We ready, Lori?
We are. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Hey, we're live with Lori, Doreen, and Sue. We do this every Thursday morning that we possibly can. If we don't do it, we figure out a way to do it by the afternoon or by the evening. Um, we like to enlighten you with what's new and what's happening at the Sewing Gallery. We like to share our ideas. We like to give away stuff. We shall share education as much as we can. So we're all hyped up for tomorrow because it's our open house. We are going to be showing different things that we've come up with, holiday ideas. They're simple, down and dirty, easy to do. So, I'm not going to share them with you today because you have to come out tomorrow. We're going to have light refreshments. We are going to give away gifts tomorrow when you leave the store. Now, we're starting a new policy in our store, and it will start tomorrow. If you have a big purse, you'll either need to lock it up in your car, hide it, or put it behind the desk or if you've got a backpack or you got a bag of fabric from some other store that you're trying to match up with our beautiful motive fabric, which, we just have to enforce this new policy with purses, with backpacks, with bags. I know that Grant Supermarket is doing it. You can put it behind the desk. We don't allow anybody behind the desk, but if you're not comfortable with that, guess what? Take it and put it in your car. And, due to the theft that we have had as we've done inventory, we will be enforcing this new policy. Nothing's wrong. We've just had some sticky fingers in our business. Matter of fact, the last count, Tammy, one of the girls that comes in, she might as well work with us because she's here Tuesday and Saturday. We did the fat quarters and we had 100 missing. So, how will we deal with theft? Well, we'll fire you as a customer to start with. And, I wouldn't want to be fired from my local quilt store if I'm a quilter. We've had pins that has been taken off of our counter, our fabric pins. A friend of mine said, who would want to steal a fabric pin? But Doreen has said, well, I thought this was a sisterhood. Well, me too. But I guess it's either the thrill of stealing it or somebody feeling that it doesn't matter. But the only thing that happens when there's theft in, whether it's a large corporation, is it increases the price to you, the customer. So we will be asking you, if you've got big bags, to leave them at the front desk. We put them behind the counter, and we go from there. Not a big deal. Don't overthink it. If you're not comfortable, like I said, if you leave it in your car, whether it's here, Walmart, or anywhere, you need to. I carry a shawl, and I just kind of cover my bag up if I have to leave it in the car for different reasons. Now, I can't cover up my dogs, but I tell you, nobody would want to take Joy, Lucy, or Lucky home because they cost so much in dog treats. So if you want to steal my dogs, you better plan on a financial investment. So we just wanted to share with you tomorrow. We're so excited. One of the things I'm so excited about to get you folks to come out, this is in our store. All you have to do is come out tomorrow. You will register to win this SDX 85 Scan and Cut DX 85. I wanted to give something away for fun, to inspire you guys to want to move forward and come out. And somebody's going to win a Scan and Cut. We will pick the winner at 6 o'clock at closing tomorrow evening. We'll get your name and your phone number. So if you leave before then, that's fine. But we will make contact with you. Our free gifts that will be given away, we'll give to you at as you leave out of the building, because we're trying to control the theft. We're not saying that You can't have your bag, but you can't have it until the end. That's the way that we work it at the Sewing Gallery. Don't forget to sign up for our monthly giveaway, whether you do it by email, giving us your email, your birth date, but sign up. You got to sign up every month in order to be into this group that Mary hands over at the end of every month, and we pick a winner. So we're giving away, this is a $25 value of the jumbo clips, so we want to share it with you this morning. The next thing we want to share with you is our mud rug. This is November's. This is the kit. This runs $7.99. It gives you everything to coordinate and match, so we hope you will take advantage of that. This is the Queen Bee Club. We will be starting a new digital exclusive designs, and you say, well, what exactly is the digital exclusive designs? Well, we do a yearly subscription. You sign up. We usually do a great deal in the month of December is how it works out. And then each month you'll get a new design. You have to have an account with Kimberbell. Am I correct, Lori?
Yes.
And then we sign you up where you get the downloads each month. You can't get them early. Sorry, that Kimberbell has set that up. But we're excited for the new designs that are coming out. At least I am. Because, you know, one month might cater to you, the other month might not. But down the road, you might have a situation or a family member that needs that design that you chose not to do, but you will have access to it because you signed up for the Queen Bee Club. So there will be all kinds of new designs. There will be 12 new designs from Kimberbell. We'll probably do a promotion, but get in on the promotion because once the promotion is over, it's over. So that's coming in December. We've got lots of things coming in the upcoming year. There will be 4 new classes put on us with Kimberbell. We're not announcing dates until we see the designs, but we have signed up to get all the kits to do them. But you see, with Kimberbell, a couple months out, there's one coming out that you can start in January, but it's in December when we get it. So we have to have time to come together to do the kits, so we make sure that we better serve you when we're doing the class. So we hope that you will sign up for the classes. We hope to have more classes. We hope you participate, and yes, you have to bring your machine. That's just the way it is. And of course, I go out and I help you if I can. But we wanted to tell you that that's a few of the things that's up and coming in the year at the Sewing Gallery with Kimberbell. Now, Elizabeth over there in Beckley, I know there's no quilt classes set up yet because we try to find something that's new and exciting where you get education from it, you learn new techniques. We just don't have a class like the Quilting Guilds do. We try to up the game for your cost of coming to a class. So we try to do it up, and we try to do it with one of our new collections to inspire you to get out and sew. And we are celebrating also on Friday one of our special needs person at the Sewing Gallery. Did you catch that special needs? That's you, Betsy. We're celebrating her 59th birthday on Friday.
Yay!
She has a birthday on Saturday, but we wanted everybody to come out and wish Betsy a happy birthday. It just worked out where it's, you know, we're having this open house on Friday. Betsy's birthday Saturday. So Betsy and I are starting on Friday. I don't know which day I'm going to butter her nose, but she will just have to keep guard up both days. But we want to wish Betsy a happy birthday on Friday. So we're doing that too. With this involved, we're going to be having Victoria here, which is, she's a local individual that has created designs, patterns, and she's going to show and feature all of her quilts, table topper, placemats, and all the things in stocking, which we had a class with her stockings. So she's going to be here showing that at 3 o'clock. So hope you'll come out for that. We also wanted to mention our 3 items, 4 items, 3 items that we
4 items.
4. I wanted to show you this. This is a new item that we have this week. It is the small clapper. I really like the feel of this one. You coming closer, Lori, because Kathy Scruggs told me this weekend she couldn't see the products, but this is it. So the next thing we want to also show you is, if you look behind me, Miss Pocket has completed the cup of cheer. And she loved doing this, right, Christy? So we have nice kits. If you don't finish it this year, you'll have next year. You know it's supposed to start turning cold next week, so you'll be in sewing, we hope, or embroidering. And Kelly at the retreat started all this in, 30, 45 minutes for sew outs of each block. But these are bundled together. We got some nice bundles with some nice prices. We wanted to show you that this morning. And then we wanted to talk to you about the 25% off items. One thing that you're going to find in the next month, 2 months, 1 month, month and a half. This month's almost over. Next week will be the 15th. We have new fabric collections. You'll be able to see them in the store. We probably won't put them online yet until January because of tax purposes, because we know we can't wipe out collections, and so you need to come out and see what's new. Our 25% off this week is something that you can use. Wrap and Zap and the big seam ripper. You get a small one on one end, a large one on the other end. And I hope Miss Scruggs is watching this morning, because Lori's got the camera up here tight. And the next thing is our toppers that goes on your projects. Now's the time to get these, because you will need them at some point, whether you're doing towels, t-shirts, or different types of things that requires another topper. Now, this is Jill's wash away. This is Sue's iron away. I like iron away because I can get it off really quick. And Jill likes to sit there and pick until Jesus comes. So, we love both of them. One price. Mine is cheaper starting out. It is $15.99. And the wash away is $24.99. But we've got them both at 25% off. These are our 4 items. The seam ripper, the wrap and zap, and our toppers. So we wanted to show you that this morning also, that's our weekly special. Now, our weekly special, how it runs online, is you have to purchase online. You're welcome to pick up in store. And this month we have, up until I think the 23rd, we have free shipping over the lower 48 states. So, that's a deal just with the cost of shipping. And shipping continues to go up because of the cost everywhere, but it's just what it is. So this month we are featuring free shipping. If you're buying something and it's a $12 pattern, guess what? We're shipping it to you for free instead of the $8 charge that automatically comes on it. So take advantage. If there's patterns you want and you feel that $9 is too much for shipping, right now you can get it at $0. One of the new table toppers that we just got in this week is, this is the February, which has been spun around to December. This is December's new table topper, where the holidays totally clicked different. Lori's giving me this look that she's totally confused. She's pointing at something.
That's not the newest one though.
Oh, it's not? Oh, no.
It's the same pink box, but it's a different.
Okay.
I was like,
sorry about that. I was just looking at the cover of the box. This is December's because where the shipping was delayed. But what I wanted to say about all these toppers right here is whether one has applique in it, one's paper piecing, one is, all of them is putting projects together. You say, well, I'm not making any quilts this year. I've given my kids quilts. Well, table toppers is a nice thing. You can use it. You can put it on your wall in your sewing room if you bought the September one, which is all about sewing. But some of the things that you get out of doing small projects, as a reminder to you, is you fine-tune yourself with your seam allowance. You get, it causes you to get out of your comfort zone because you're doing something totally different. You're not just strip sewing. It helps you with your pressing. And if you ever want to learn how to press good, you can show up here usually between Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. Christy Puckett is our best presser in the whole shop. She loves to iron. So, you know, we also can tell how good of an ironer you are, what type of iron you have when we do your quilt. But if you ever want to get pointers on ironing, that's our go-to girl because she presses well. And also, think about when you sew, when you're doing projects. This I want to drive home to you today. When you first start sewing, we go through, think of it as schooling. When you first start sewing, you do those rag quilts. So you kind of in kindergarten, first grade to sixth grade. And then you start cutting and piecing really well. So then you're in junior high to high school. Then when you start paper piecing, you're in your first year of college. And then as it continues on, you get into embroidery. So we basically got our 4-year degree at that point. And then we step into bigger things and you start quilting with your embroidery machine. You're working on a master's degree. So when you sew, don't just get on piecing, strip piecing. You've got to move yourself up to inspire you. You cannot create motivation in any person. And we can't within ourselves unless we're inspired to want to do better, to move our game up. It's important that you move your game up, whether it's in sewing, whether it's changing your fashion each year. You know, each year I change clothing. Today I'm a star. But think about it. Whether, you know, now you have to be more cautious when you drive. So you put things into your mindset that, you know, I got to be more careful. So, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's sewing, driving down the road, helping your kids even in college with their study path is changed from ours. So the same thing falls in sewing and embroidery. You know, what you did this time 3 months ago, you should be opening the door up for something new for your mind. Whether it's paper piecing, whether it's applique, whether it's embroidery quilting, you know, Kimberbell, and you know, we do a lot of Kimberbell because she just keeps coming up. She keeps moving the game up. And you know, that's what it's all about because we want to move forward. If you're doing the same thing that you did 5 years ago, 1 year ago, two things is happening. You're not willing to stretch and you're not willing to grow. So why would you ever need a new machine? Because if you're just going to sit there and just do that, but is that not boring to you? I mean, you get in that sewing room and that mind gets to going. We want to help you develop new experiences and the aha moment. I love the aha moment when I look at Jill or she looks at me and she says, "Why didn't we think of that before?" We have that moment, or I say it to Betsy, or to Christy, or to Lori, and now Doreen. Why didn't we think of that before us going around the mountain versus we could have went through the mountain and saved ourselves a lot of time? And that's not just about selling you a machine, but it's to inspire you, because with education, it empowers you to grow your knowledge. And that's so important to me. Owning this business, we're going on 12 years this January. We're going to have another party in January for y'all to come out and celebrate. I want to give you knowledge. I don't want to just sit here and when the hygienist that's charging me $175 and says you just own a fabric store. There's a lot to a fabric store and sewing and embroidering that people don't know. And when you make statements like that, that tells me that you're not knowledgeable in the industry that I'm in. And I wanted to say before we close today, we have our 60 months, our 72 months, but we wanted to show you if you're interested in becoming a embroidery person, and I've inspired you through the conversation of telling you to get out of your elementary thinking and get to your high school and get to your college level and then get your master's and your PhD. A lot of sewers have PhDs in quilting and embroidery, but we want to introduce you to the NQ 1700. It's a good beginner, middle of the road machine. You couldn't use it towards your 60 months because you got to spend $5,000 or more, and this is under $5,000. And then we have our 72 month, which is rare. They do that maybe twice a year. You got to purchase $10,000 or more, but I wanted to show you this machine because this is the good middle of the road. It comes with a 5x7 frame and a 6x10. So if you're thinking about doing the Kimberbell, because we get on here every week and tell you something new that Kimberbell's done, or we want you to join our group, this is a good machine to get started with. You can do your monogramming, you can do anything like that, but we really want you to learn to embroidery because, I understand, you get to a point, I haven't sewed for 6 months. Well, you got to get yourself conditioned back. Why not be embroidering and having fun? Like the cuppage here that Christy had done. You still sew your pieces together. So, combo machines are nice to have. The higher end ones, you don't have to take the arm off, the embroidery arm. You can just continue sewing with it. You just got to change your foot. So Christy did embroidery with this, and she did sewing. She did some hand sewing with this. So, we want to inspire you to move forward. We want to help you to create new stuff because, as the cost of living goes up, sitting at home, and everybody loves those homemade gifts. They keep them forever.
Yes.
So we hope that you'll join us tomorrow between 3 and 6, which I know there'll be a lot of you guys to come out earlier because of the time change, and we're good with that. We're doing some wonderful Jill Blizzard punch. Betsy, Christy, and I are not drinking any for anybody to see, but we will. We're having we're having a nice cake brought in for the holidays and for Betsy's birthday. So if you want to butter Betsy's nose when you get here, just get to me and we'll do it together. Betsy, we might butter your nose anywhere from 1 to 5 times in the next 2 days, starting Friday and Saturday, because her birthday's Saturday. But we hope that you will come out. We hope that with your machines. You're keeping them serviced. You know, when you do big projects like this, or I hear people say all the time, well, I didn't use my machine that much. You still have to get it serviced and maintained. If you let a car sit for 6 months, that's just as bad as driving it, because the belts dry rot where the oil is not going around them, and the same thing holds with machines. You know, just because you're not using it and it's 8 months is up, you still need to have it serviced. So we try to get your machine to you 3 to 5 days when you drop it off. If it's weekend, it might be more, because Scott doesn't work on Saturdays, and Betsy keeps me so busy doing other stuff, prepping everything for her. But we're happy to help you if we can. If you've got challenges, you've got problems in the sewing and embroidery world, we hope that we are your source for you to go to. And we've got lots of new things coming up in December. We've got our Black Friday coming this month. We've got small business. We have a Black Friday on Friday, and then we go in. You know, if you don't make it out on Black Friday, we have small business Cyber Monday. So we've got some real nice things. Keep in tune. Mary keeps our website up to date. Watch our website for our classes. Watch our Facebook. And I want to mention the Quilla that Christy Puckett has done has had over 1,200, the last I checked, 1,253 views. So thanks for everybody sharing it. You know, put us out there so that the world knows that the business in Southern West Virginia wants you as a customer, because we care about you, and I promise to do good service for you, and we want to help you. And we are signing off today. Lori, Sue, and Doreen's back there acting busy. So we're signing off.